Hey, it's Mr. Jaeger talking about the things they carried. And today I'm going to do a demonstration a bit with the weight that the soldiers would have been carrying in the book. It's hard to tell exactly how much weight each one of them had. I did see an estimate that a lot of soldiers, even as recently as 15 years ago, were carrying 90 to 100 pounds when they went on a mission. And the military basically said that was too much, so I assume that it's maybe lower now. But the point is that at the time in Vietnam, it certainly would have been that high for a lot of soldiers, depending on the mission, of course. So what I want to do is demonstrate what 90 pounds looks like on my body, which is not ready for that sort of thing. And I wore it earlier in class for the students to sort of see, and it was definitely not easy. So we'll just start with a demonstration of various parts that make up 90 pounds to carry around. First off, we have my old winter coat filled in all the pockets with water. And it did talk about in the book that water was heavy. Unfortunately, it wasn't always necessary to bring water. They had new provisions every day, but they were, of course, concerned about not getting a refill of their water. So that's the first thing. Now this is a fairly heavy coat, and with the number of waters that I was able to put in here, it weighs 20 pounds. So this is a 20-pound coat right now, filled mostly with water and heavy leather. Next is my bag. That's not easy. All right, now this is a 50-pound bag on my back. So it has about 4 gallons of water, I think, along with a bunch of textbooks. And then next we have the other part of the bag, which could be attached to it, but I think it would break it. This has got 20 pounds in it as well. So that means altogether right now I'm carrying 90 pounds. And it feels sort of heavy as far as my breath. It's hard to get that. And I know from earlier that my shoulders started getting sore when I tried to wear this for a whole class. And of course it was getting warm under all this as well. And you have to imagine what it would be like in some sort of jungle-like setting wearing all this equipment. And you can see where they might take off something like a vest of some sort that could protect them, because it weighs too much in order to keep it on. So this is just a bit of a demonstration. You can sort of see, with the camera there, it's hard to see, but I mean, the one thing I couldn't imagine doing any kind of quick maneuvering. Obviously, you'd have to either drop what you have or use whatever momentum you can to your advantage. But honestly, it's not something where I could suddenly start to run real quickly. And as far as picking up a gun or something like that, you can do it. It's just it could be done a lot more efficiently if you didn't have so much weight and you weren't carrying so much. Of course, that goes without mentioning the other types of weights that people were carrying with them as well at the time. So this has been Mr. Jaeger with a demonstration for the things they carry.